What is up, guys? Blindshot here, and we're back again with some more Yu-Gi-Oh for you guys. So for today, I'll be showing you the Bujin deck profile that I did mention in my previous video, and yeah, I will now name this deck Budget, guys, because Yamato got its reprint, its third reprint in the Gold series, and now you can get them for like $2-3, I think. Yeah, as far as I know, he's like 160 something online. So. Yeah, so prices do fluctuate, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy. If you guys don't know what the Bujins do, they are one of the most hated decks when Judgment of the Light came out, simply because it's a defensive deck. It's one of those decks that's similar to kind of like Boxers, where you summon a big monster and protect it with everything you got, kind of thing. So yeah, that's why people hate this, because it's a very versatile deck. Like it can almost run through, like it can almost deal with almost any situation. That's why this deck is pretty awesome. And yeah, people do hate it because it's not like because it stops you from playing Yu-Gi-Oh, it's because it stops your stuff from getting through. That's the most hated part about the Bujin deck. So yeah, we're gonna get started with them. First off, of course, the 3 Yamato. 3 Yamato, he is the core of the deck, or the heart and soul of the deck. He gets a search at the end phase for I think yeah, 1 Bujin monster. So you can search for the Bujingis or especially you want to search the Bujingis, or search for the other Bujin monsters. So it's really good. He's usually the joke that when he summoned the helmet mode activate or something, that I don't know. But yeah, you need 3 of these. Again, this is budget now, guys. Unlike before, where it's like $10 for a copy. It's ridiculous. So yeah, the 3 Yamato, pretty standard. Next up, I have 2 Mikazuchis. Mikazuchi is the 1900, and it summons when Bujin monster control is destroyed, or Beast Warrior Bujin monster. So it has to be the Bujins, not the Bujingis. So yeah, he's really good. He's really good for anti-OTKs in my opinion. So if they somehow get around your Yamato or your Susanoo, he's a good card to prevent you from getting OTK'd. So that's why I like this card. And yeah, I just run 2 of him because you don't need 3. You just need to draw Yamato, and he'll do the rest. 1 Arasida. It's kind of like just to help open up some place when you banish stuff. I usually combo this with Heya, because you can chain Heya to you can chain Heya to whenever. So just before they get rid of your Bujin, or if they're gonna like bounce it or whatever. And yeah, you get a free summon, and he's 1900 defense. So again, prevents you from getting OTK'd. And yeah, I just like him because he's just he can special summon himself, and you can normal summon him, unlike Hirume, which we'll get to in a bit. Yeah, speaking of Hirume, we don't run Hirume here. I'll explain that when I get there. Okay, so that's it for the Bujin lineup, believe it or not, guys. Just the 5 of them, and it is very, very strong. Okay, now for their Bujingis, we run two turtles, pretty standard. Prevents your Bujins from getting targeted by card effects. 2 hairs. Again, this is like the chainable one, so it's really, really good. I usually dump him first, like if anything, like on my first end phase with Yamato. Yeah, prevents your monster from being destroyed by any effect, even your own. So you can like Dark Hole and protect your own monsters. 2 Quillin to help pop face-up cards that are like super annoying, like I don't know, skill drain. Because I know skill drain's at 1 now for the Evil format, but yeah, it's just like it's just really good to get that extra pop, especially monsters that you can't get over if you don't have the Crane somehow. And speaking of Crane, I only run 2 Cranes. I'll show you guys what I'm teching for the 3rd one. But yeah, it's really good. I will try to get to. I'll get to you guys where, if you guys was wondering like, why are you only running 2? I will get to you guys in a bit. Yeah, so yeah, he's really good. He's like honest, 0/0 Bujin monsters attack points. It's really good. It's a really awesome hand trap that runs over almost anything. Like can be destroyed by battle. So yes, pretty awesome card. And 1 Centipede just for that extra pop. for the back row. This deck doesn't usually care about like getting back rowed because of the enormous defense, but yeah, he's just there. And last but not least of the Bujingis, this is my replacement for the third crane. If you guys don't have him, this is just my personal tag. You don't have to run him. You can just run a third crane for him. Sinyo is an honest, like literally an honest, like from the graveyard. Basically, he banishes, then your Bujin monster gains the attack of the attacking monster or the monster that battles, but your opponent only takes half the battle damage. So it's honest still a more powerful card, but yeah, it does activate from the graveyard. This is just in case. This is more of like a surprise factor for your opponent, because they don't sometimes they don't expect it, or they wouldn't see you running this, or they weren't. Yeah, but it's really good. This is not considered budget. I think this is an expensive card. I'm not sure. It's like, I think it's like $8. So yeah, so you can just run the third crane over this. This is just my personal tech, because it's a really awesome card in my opinion. It does save me a lot of a few duels. Okay, so that's it for the Bujins. Now for some of the techs. Guys, instead of Hirume, I do run the 2 Collapse Serpent. Hirume, he's kind of like he's an okay substitute for Hirume, because Hirume right now is like $12, so I'm not even gonna consider her budget. So yeah, I'm running Black Dragon Collapse Serpent instead. Kind of does the same thing, banish a light monster, which are all mostly Bujins, and then you summon him, and then you can open up with some awesome R4 plays. Most of the time I notice I don't, like if I was playtesting in Dev Pro, I don't use Hirume's other ability where you Dark World deals with each other, with your opponent. Yeah, so it's just that Hirume is just it's just a Bujin name, so you can go for a Susanoo play. But yeah, he can open up almost the same options anyway. Plus he's the budget version of it. So yeah, so if you do have Hirume, guys, run the 2 Hirumes. I'm just using this because I'm too cheap to buy Hirume. Well, she is like $12 each, so, and I do need 2 of them, so yeah. Maybe next time. And last but not least, for the monsters, we have the 2 Honest. Pretty standard. Honest still at 2 is pretty awesome for this format. So yeah, so this makes any light deck very strong. Now that's it for the monsters. For the spells, pretty standard. Oops, 3 tankies. 3 tankies because, you know, they're the Bujins are Beast Warriors. Gets your search. Pretty self-explanatory, and kind of get that 100%, 100 attack boost. That does make some difference, believe it or not, guys. That's why Tank is a pretty awesome card. 3 dualities, because we need, most of the time, we need to get Yamato as fast as possible, guys, no matter what. If you don't draw him, your deck slows down like tremendously, and you can even end up losing to a non-meta deck. So yeah, so we need to get to Yamato as fast as possible. So that's why we run 3 dualities to get that search. We run 3 MSTs because sometimes you have problem with back row. That'll solve your problem. 2 Bujin Carnations. This is kind of like a 1 card. This is your 1 card XYZ if you're losing. Just keep a note of that, guys. When you're losing early game, this card is useless. So yeah, this is your 1 card. You can summon Castel because it doesn't have to be a Bujin XYZ. It can be a Winged Beast Warrior XYZ monster. So you can summon Castel, you can summon Diamond Dire, etc. So yeah, it's a really good card. This is more of a late game card, and it can be searched by Mikazuchi's effect. Next up, we have 2 Forbidden Dresses. Guys, this should be a Forbidden Lands, but again, I'm putting emphasis on the budget version. This is the budget version. It's not as great as Forbidden Lands, but it does, but can save you in a few situations, especially in similar situations, such as lowering a monster's attack during the damage step, or sometimes being the targeted part and the destroyed part is a really good effect as long as you know how to use it. Like for example, like when BLS gets summoned, use it right away. If you know that your opponent's gonna banish it, use the effect right away up on its summon, not during the effect, because that's not how Forbidden Dress works. Okay, just an important note for you guys. Whoops. Now the 1-ups. 2 Book of Moon. Book of Moon's really good. No need to explain that. 1 Dark Hole. If you guys have Regeki, again, we're talking about budget here, so use Regeki over this. But yeah, I don't mind using this because we do have Hair and the Forbidden Dress, so you can go wild on the Dark Hole as long as you're set up. And the one Mind Control. This is my replacement for Snatch Steal, because Snatch Steal is gone for the format. So yeah, it's still really good. You can still go for those R4 plays, or if you're just gonna go for those OTK plays, if you need to get rid of the monster. And yes, that's it for the spells. Now for the traps, I just run like kind of standard stuff that you can get as commons. That is the Mirror Force, the Compulse, the Torrential, and the Bottomless. Yeah, you can get these guys like commons if you have copies of them already. So yeah. If not, you can just add any other support cards. You can even add Magic Cylinder here, guys. Even though that your opponent's probably not gonna attack you, knowing that you have a Crane or an Honest in the grave or in your hand. Okay, so that's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we do have quite a bit. The most important one is the Susano. I run 2 Susanos. You can run 3 if you want, if you have room. It's just that I need to cut down because I need to make room for it. Susano was really good. I usually go for him. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't notice, I don't run Kaiser Coliseum because number one, that's not a budget card. It's a really expensive common because it's somewhat extinct because it's from Magician's Force, from the old sets. And yeah, I don't run Kaiser Coliseum because I want to go to Susano as fast as possible because he's more versatile and has much more utility over Yamato. Because for Yamato you have to wait till the end phase. Susano, you can either you can search, you can dump it, or add it to your hand. It's really good. And this card, guys, this card destroys Yang Zings. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to post a replay of it. But yeah, this card wrecks Yang Zings, you guys, because Yang Zings, when they get destroyed, they float. Just keep on attacking, because you can attack all monsters once during the turn. And yeah, it's really broken. I love that effect. And now for the other ones, this is just mostly for fun. Yeah, this most of the time you just go into this guy. So this is kind of like the going to the budget part. Now I'm going for the personal tech choices and whatnot. Materasu, I never summon her. Kagutsuchi, really good for like going for like the offensive and going going reckless kind of play. Because he can protect himself and he dumps like so much. He has the potential of dumping so much Bujingis in your graveyard because he does mill 5 when he's summoned, and he gains attack for each. Tsukuyomi, if you need to regain hand advantage, if you have some dead Bujingis in your hand, that's the answer for it, and yeah, it gives you a draw. Star Liege, again, kind of like a more budget version of the light R4s. Omega, because they're all light. The Butterfly for those people hiding in defense mode. And yeah, so that's it for the budget R4s, you guys. Now I'm gonna move on to some stuff that are for you people who have these cards. Other than that, this deck will perfectly function with just these guys. Like, no joke. Like, I sometimes don't even go onto the expensive ones. So yeah, here goes. Okay. The 101 that I finally got, if you guys are following my channel, you notice that he's never in my deck profiles because I just got him. The Castel, Cowboy's pretty budget, guys. Like, you can get him as a reprint in the tin, so yeah, he's still considered budget. As well as Abyss Dweller. Yeah, he's like $1 now, I think, because he got reprinted from Secret Forces. And yeah, the Ragna Zero, and yeah, he's still budget, and this is not budget, guys. Excites on Night. So yeah, those are like just other stuff that you can play with, or you can try, because this is an R4 deck. It's a really good R4 deck, guys. Most of the time, you don't even have to go to R4 to win. You just have that. You can just have that. You can just have that Yamato, and he has like a whole army of like Bujingis trying to protect him. And even win your game. So yeah, a lot of people hate this deck for its defensive factor, but yeah, I really like this deck, and I was really wanting to build this deck just because of the prices, that's why I didn't build him. But yeah, now that he's budget, I can have fun with it, and you guys can have fun with it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the deck, and thanks for watching as always. And hopefully you guys will enjoy. Just don't be too mean with your friends or anything when you duel, because yeah, this is a very mean deck. I'm not saying it's a strong deck. It is a strong deck, but it's a very mean deck. So yeah. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and remember to like, comment, subscribe for more videos, and be sure to check my channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and yeah, I have some other content that I post. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.